For the melee. You can drop it for the melee. If you get the debuff, you have to run out of the group. For melee, you have to run out of the group, guys. It just hits really hard. Okay, so group 1 for range, this is for ranged. Healers, you have your own assignments. Group 1 is on red, group 2 is on purple, group 3 is on green, group 4 is on blue. We're going to hero at the start. The other addition to Mythic is when you get launched up into the air, an ad will spawn underneath you. And that ad, if you're within melee range of it, will slow you. Klihara, you can blink back down, and Afterburners, you should just have your portal on the ground so you can port back down when it pops you up. I'm sure you probably know that, I'm just saying it.
I just use Featherfall.
Yeah, you could use Featherfall. I think blinking is faster, though. Just don't blink into an orb.
And that's why I use Featherfall, because I can still DPS and Featherfall at the same time.
Yeah, don't stack because the knock-up will actually hit you and someone else. Monks aren't targeted by any of the range mechanics, so Carpal, you can just DPS in melee range, although I think we would like you to be out at ranged. That's up to Sephora.
Yeah, all healers are out as ranged because we're short ranged.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
For the I'm sorry, for the ranged, for our markers, are we trying to get both sides of the marker?
Yeah, you're getting both sides of the marker. Treat the area as a quadrant. I'm going to have to remove these markers, so just remember where you are. There is the white marker over there just to get an orientation for you, so you know. But I'm going to have to remove the quadrant markers, so range has to remember where to run back to after the blood rage. You should be able to stay in your area during the blood rage, but just in case.
Are we using a healing cooldown, Coral?
Yeah, I'm just waiting to see. Are we solo healing, solo tanking him?
Yeah, we're gonna, Bucky, you have the trinket, Bucky?
Yes, sir.
Okay, equip it.
I don't have it upgraded. 2 out of 4, I think. But
that's
yeah,
fine.
I got
Equip it. It's better than nothing.
Kick it. Let's go. We'll find a tank.
Save your cooldowns for that time. We'll just stack on top of one another and do it. You'll have to chain your cooldowns back to back and keep your blood shield up. Can we get a sack on Bucky? I'll call for sacks.
We're also going to have OMG and myself do tanking cooldowns on him during that phase.
Okay. It's not just Bucky, it's me. I'm stacked with him to help mitigate the
I
damage.
can bubble if you want, Coral. Just let me know.
Okay. Oh, you also have Sim Nerd.
Yep.
Okay. We're going to do a ready check for this.
Oh, and Windwalk Totem doesn't only work for melee, it's anyone within 40 yards.
Yeah, but melee's the only one that's the problem, because melee will actually be stacked DPS in the boss. The range, if they get the debuff, likely won't be around anyone.
Carpal, when we do the stacking, you can run your cooldown first and I'll run mine second, okay?
Okay.
Can we get spell power? Nope.
Okay. Kyle had warned me that he would have to AFK. I'm guessing he had to AFK.
Dude, I just used my flares. You can't do that.
Well, we're going to pull it without him anyway. He's in here.
Should we AG at the start also to get things up?
Yeah. Go ahead and AG at the start. Yeah, no resto druids hate healing this fight. Good God.
Heroing on the pull, yeah?
Yep. Hero. Oh, I did forget to mention, Buck. Try to taunt the ad.
12 stacks, or what do you think?
No, the ad.
Yeah, I know, but when do you want me to taunt?
Oh, take the boss. Yeah.
Oh,
Wow, that number of puddles.
Do we need to teach the three method rule?
What?
The 3 method rule? Because I saw like 6 people in one puddle.
Yeah, those number of puddles. Good God.
Sorry,
That's
I
the thing,
lagged
like-
out.
Only one person needs to stick a puddle. It doesn't split the damage between the number of people in the puddle.
Yeah, I mean, only one person should be in the puddle, but I'd rather someone in the puddle than no one. So I don't honestly care how many people are in the puddle, as long as you're not running into the same puddle as your neighbor when there's a puddle next to it that's empty.
Is there any reason why we're moving the bus so much? I mean, we only need one person in that melee puddle, and it
Yeah.
seems like everybody's moving over to it, and then it's gonna
Can you
run a
guys
risk
mass
of
res?
it's gonna run a risk of us getting hit by the Arcane Smash because of the ads that are in there.
Yeah, I was explaining to Bucky. So Bucky, when those ads spawn, you have to taunt them into or grip them into melee range. I forgot to tell you that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but no,
I was.
what I'm saying is that the tank who's on the boss shouldn't be moving towards the puddle because when he jumps for the, we're gonna run a risk of getting hit by it with that movement speed debuff.
Yeah. And only melee DPS just picks up the bottles.
Yeah.
OMG, you can cover. You're covering the healing for group 1. And for melee.
Alright.
Carpo, you're covering group 3. Daria, group 4. And OG, you can help on melee.
okay.
Make sure keep your shields up on your groups. If you can't reach someone in your group, just let me know.
Stats, please.
Bertha, you're completely on the wrong side. You do realize that, right?
Where's Shawina?
Back here next to red.
Shadrina's on red.
Where do you want me?
I put you on blue before, right? I'll cover Shadwina. It's okay. You can cover the people near your color there.
Yeah. There are also orbs. Don't get hit by an orb. If you see that you're really low, well, you don't have the option. You have to run into a puddle.
Carpal, you can cover your group, okay?
Yeah.
Daria?
No, that'd be hard.
Where are you at? Okay, move closer to your group then. What color is group 4 again, Cal? Green?
Yeah, green. So group 1 is red, group 2 is purple, group 3 is blue, group 4 is green. I may have had them different colors, but that's the same positions as they were last time.
Okay. Yeah, you could stay with your group over there, then that's fine.
Do you want me to move the red or no?
No, it's okay. You could stay where you were. I have Carpal at red.
Alright.
Damn it, I don't have any blue flares. Purple gets a flare.
Okay, ready, check. The skull marker there is for you to remember where you are, and just for your orientation.
Okay, that worked. That's 12 o'clock.
I'm a huge torn.
And Bucky, take him at 10 stacks.
Okie doke.
Hero.
That hurt.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay,
who's
that
supposed to be
hurt.
over there? There's no one in the back over here.
Which side?
Oh, right of purple. Bertha, you could stay there.
Be safe. Get puddle. Okay.
Jesus.
We're gonna need more range.
Yeah, I'm gonna-
Zixis, can you switch to heals? That's not for any reason except we need more range.
Well, like the thing I don't get is that people know their areas before.
If 2 puddles spawn or 3 puddles spawn within the same half side,
Yeah.
it may be that they just can't get the puddles. They don't have enough people. This is where you have 5 ranged and a few healers.
Well, are you having them clean up the orbs now or when we go into the second phase?
No, you shouldn't be touching the orbs until we go into the second phase.
You guys, when you hit an orb, you strip your shield right off, and the healers have to like heal you all up again. It just makes it very difficult.
Yeah, plus you take damage to your health pool as well.
Yeah, I mean, if you have, I think the reason Illuma was asking is because Zixis had said you can pop your shield and run through them, and you can't. Even during the normal phase, but
Well, that's the thing is that normally, like the way we used to do it when I was learning this is that there's a rotation for paladins, literally just to hit speed of light and just like.
That's because the boss used to take a long time to kill.
Yeah.
So the orbs would be up for a long time.
But since we have so many paladins, like if someone is like, "Damn, my area is like filled up," just call your name out. We'll go over there to you and like bubble through everything real quick. Or if you have immunities, you can do it. Deterrence works. All that shit.
I mean, we don't have that many people, so if your area is completely filled up, call it out. But I don't predict that your area should be that filled until
anyone
close
else,
to
but
the
I gotta
second,
repair after this.
the blood rate.
There's Jeeves at the entrance. Since we gotta wait for Moon anyway.
Yeah.
I don't see Jeeves.
It's the right
Oh, there he is.
inside the Solwell circle.
Yeah.
He has a star on his head.
Moon, are you gonna heal?
He's just gonna come in to soak puddles. He's not healing.
Portal or he's already here. Never mind.
One second. Kyle, you have to leave? Because if I can
I
ask...
don't think I have to leave.
Because I can ask EQ to come in if you have to leave.
No, it's alright.
And your guys, if you lose your shield because you hit an orb by accident, you can use your health stones to help pop it back up again, or any personal cooldowns.
Or just yell at Sephora
What did I do?
to make you heal us.
I can only reach my group in Shadwi, so.
Nope.
Okay, so other than the healers, again, range, DPS, group 1 is on red, group 2 is on blue, group 3 is on green, group 4 is on purple. and as best you can, try to spread out a little bit on there. If you get a double puddle in your area and you're the only ranged in that area, call it out. But if you're on green and you see like all the puddles are on blue, you might want to help.
So the healers aren't getting puddles.
Healers should
Healers
get
are
puddles.
getting puddles.
If you're
Okay.
next to it, jump in it.
Especially if there's 2 in your area.
Yeah.
Just checking.
You hear Zixus?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oops, forgot to eat.
Again, someone missed a puddle back here.
I saw somebody run right by it.
Get puddles, guys.
Earth is down, so someone's gonna have to get his.
Be safe, guys.
Damn.
And get
God, that's awful. Tried to get to it and ran through 3 orbs.
Yeah, I hear
They're
you.
everywhere.
Yeah, wipe it.
Alright, just res me when you get here. I gotta do something.
Yeah.
Bladestorm OP. Nerf, please.
Yeah, let me get switch to my warrior.
No. We need more range, not less ranged.
I could switch to my lock.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Plus, this guy has a gun.
Well, of all the fights we've encountered so far, this one definitely seems the most difficult.
It's because the mechanics are tuned for 25 people, and we only have 20 people.
Right.
Which is odd, because all the other mechanics seem like, especially Shaw, seem like they're tuned for 10 people. Not to mention we're melee heavy. My group wiped how many times to this when we had only about 20% melee, because range still couldn't get the puddles.
So far,
Yeah,
can you
I
res
imagine
me?
spoils would be a joke.
Well, our first pool, I made a mistake of hadn't had a puddle and decided, well, hell, I'm just going to grab one orb because that, one orb can't hurt too much, right? And then a puddle pretty much landed right on me. I was like, uh-oh. And then, yeah, I died.
Do you want me to jump on my lock just so we have more ranged?
You should do the right thing.
Because you fucking don't like getting in puddles.
No, I'm just saying we need more live bodies to stand out there and absorb pain, and you're perfect for that. You know, just because you're a hardy type.
Yeah.
Okay, get your food. And eat it.
Wait, I'm coming for food.
But yeah, there's basically a certain square footage we have to cover. If you happen to get two right in your immediate vicinity, you're kind of really fucked.
Take it like a man.
I've been rolling back and
I
forth
did.
in between.
I died like a man.
Just reroll Draenei. You have the biggest hitbox on the face of the fucking
Where
That's
are
what
the
she said.
puddles? Where are the puddles going off at? Because they're not going off back at our back door, or where we walked in. Are they going back by white?
It
Yeah.
depends because they don't all spawn at the same time. So sometimes you get 6 on one side. Sometimes you
Okay.
get 2 on one.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, there's one time on green where I didn't get one for the longest time. That's when I took a orb, and then like 2 spawned, one right on top of me and one kind of over to the left. It's like, oh shit.
Yeah, don't try to take orbs unless it's the blood rage.
Well,
We'll-
I figured one. You know, like I said, there was no swirls. I figured, eh. But yeah, I learned my lesson. I got blowed sky high.
Yeah. So again, group 1 on red, group 2 on blue, group 3 on green, group 4 on purple. I mean, do we need some of the melee to run out there for the puddles?
I have been as much as I can, but
Okay.
sometimes they're overlapping.
Yeah.
Yeah, there should be enough people out there, but like whenever like for most of us, we have to kill the ads before we can get out because we don't have freedom.
Don't touch the ads. We're supposed to be taunting them into melee range.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. But in order for melee to get to them in time,
Oh.
we
Yeah,
gotta
the ads
try to
cause them to slow down.
cleave them down fast enough.
No, melee shouldn't worry about jumping in their puddle unless it's close to them.
Yeah. Because there's 2 puddles in there.
I always try to get out to get the one in just in case.
There's 2 puddles in melee range, by the way, guys. There's
Yeah.
one that spawns right in melee and one that spawns just outside of there. Oh, this is for the pull. Yeah, but if you're not sure if there's a person inside the puddle or not, I don't want you to think twice about it. Just run inside the puddle. If you're positive there's someone in the puddle, then yeah, don't go inside it.
This is why everybody needs a Verkill drinking helm.
I got one.
Yeah.
Now that we can share them all as toys.
Much better. Puddles. Get safe, guys. I have the boss. I'll raise Shadwina, res her, because she's one of our ranged guys.
What the heck?
Get safe. Bucky, you're gonna have to stack on top of me.
Oh,
Okay. Run out. You taunted him back.
you're down 2 here.
Pop your cooldown, Bucky. Bucky, where are you going?
You should have a mark on your head, because
Yeah, I tried to taunt him back, and you taunted him away from me.
I can't move.
I actually didn't taunt. I think I death striked, but that's beside the point.
Oh, well, then he must have been immune to taunt. He is immune during the breath of your side.
I think somebody
I'll
got
put a mark on
dispelled
my
right in
head.
front of me. That's what killed me.
No one should be getting dispelled.
Yeah, don't dispel anyone. If our range dies, we have to rest them, period. Ranged or heals.
Much better try though, guys.
Yeah, much better.
What is the ancient miasma?
That's your shield.
That's the dot that goes
Yeah,
out.
and just, I mean, I don't know if this is a good idea or not, but it seemed to work pretty good over on my area. After the orbs went out, or after the puddles went out, I was picking up an orb just right off the bat because usually my shield's still at orange. And it's, I mean, it's pretty easy for us to, for me to get a couple shields up over in my area. If I'm only doing
No.
one.
What? No,
No.
don't.
You're taking damage to your actual health pool by doing that.
Yeah, and it can't be healed up. That's why I
Yeah.
said don't do that. Don't take an orb unless you have an immunity, and even then, I don't want people taking them because it's not necessary.
Yeah. I thought we just discussed that.
Like it breaks your shield, and then it does a
Damage.
heroic. It did 150,000. I don't know how much it does now.
Yeah, I died doing that.
Yeah.
And
So
if you guys
17K.
suddenly die for no reason, it's because you didn't have a shield and you took damage. So you're
Yeah.
dead.
No, I took
Oh.
one of those intentionally, thinking I could, and then I inadvertently took the second one and immediately died.
There's
Yeah.
a constant dot going out. So if
Mhm.
anyone doesn't know that, ancient miasma is a constant dot on the entire raid, which is why healing is pretty much all over healing becomes natural healing because there's always damage on the raid. So
Yeah.
don't take extra damage.
So
My
if our
right.
shield is down, are we supposed to shout it out? Because apparently that's what killed me is my shield was down.
No, when your shield goes down, we're trying to heal you up. But if you run into an orb, your shield is stripped and you're suddenly taking a lot of damage. That's how you get one-shotted, basically.
I didn't move. I was in the same
The
spot.
orbs will spawn on
They
top
spawn
of you.
on top of you. You have to move out of them.
You have to move out of them when you see it starting at your feet.
Yeah. So the orbs spawn on top of random ranged. Because of the number of ranged we have, it'll probably spawn on top of you all the time, except for Carpal, pretty much.
So if you
Okay.
find you suddenly don't have a shield, you like pop a personal cooldown, pop a health stone, try to get that shield back up again. And the healers are trying to keep everyone up as much as possible. That's why we're all assigned specific groups to heal, so we only have specific people to heal and worry about. Moon, you just heal everyone because that's how awesome you are.
Okay, so I forgot that he's immune to taunt during the breath. Bucky, that's my bad. I tried to taunt him to a position where we were both going to stack.
Yeah, let's put.
I marked myself.
Yeah, and I'm gonna put triangle on my head just so you can call out. Hey, where are you going?
Yeah. I'll put down a marker for where we're going to go. Ideally, skull, unless there's a breath there.
And I'll stop hitting them altogether in Blood Rage, and try to stay right on top of you.
Okay.
Or running towards you anyhow.
Remember to pop your cooldowns though, because it hits pretty hard.
Yeah, that's why it's death striking. But anyways, yeah.
Okay, spread out to where you're supposed to be range, same as last time.
It's my last strength pot. We can't go on after this.
I have strength pots, I think. Yeah, I
Not
still
even white
16.
yours. Fucking dirty strength pots.
Boom's got some.
Puddles. Good job. Drew, you're gonna have to disperse for the next puddle.
Taunt him.
Get safe. Res blitz.
I'm alive.
Oh, wow.
He's barely. No, he's
No,
not.
I'm not.
I got him.
Res should win. Sorry, taunt him back.
You can't parry that, just in case you're wondering.
Oh, that hurts.
Yeah, I think I maybe took aggro back. That was odd. I had stacks and you were at 30, and I still had a timer on my stacks. So
Yeah, I don't know.
I mean, I accidentally taunted him, but I was at 17 stacks and you were at 30 when I did that.
Yeah, I must not have cleared him or something. Because I actually, that last exchange, I saw you were at 11 and I didn't even check my stacks, I don't think.
I'll try to solo him, because yeah, you can't stack with me if you get the stacks. I forgot about that, and those aren't going to fall off in time.
So healers would just focus on you then.
Yeah.
Do you guys only do this 2 nights or 3?
2. But I'm considering extending the lockout because it's not that hard. We'll take a vote for it.
Those votes are for sale, by the way.
This is not a democracy. I'm just wanting other people's input.
Scotch that.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Couple hundred gold here or there might, sway some people's opinion.
Okay, buff up, eat up.
Can I ask a stupid question?
Yeah.
Is there a way to disable the heals coming in so
Yep.
that I can
Go
get them
to
off my screen?
interface. Floating combat text.
I
And
thought that's
unclick
where it
the
was.
enable floating combat text on me.
Yeah, I felt that was what it was. I wasn't positive though. Thank you.
I always wipe myself when I do that as a ranged DPS because you can't see the orbs.
Nope.
I was wiping myself too.
Wow, Blitz.
I get my
Yeah.
wife too.
You let your wife do that. Wow.
I don't. I just thought it'd be handy.
Not that I don't appreciate the heals. I just,
No.
Oh, I have
that's
healing and
actually-
DPS turned off.
Yeah, if you're a ranged or a healer, you're going to want to turn the floating combat text off of yourself, because otherwise you will probably run into an orb and not even realize it.
I think that's what was happening to me is I wasn't seeing them spawn under my feet because of all shit going on.
So, any other range you need?
Hey, I need like 10 seconds. Be right back.
Okay. While he's taking that 10-second AFK, any other range you need to turn off their text? Do you all see the heals on you, or do you have that turned off?
I'm off.
Okay, good. Yeah, thanks for asking that question, actually. I should have said there's no such thing as a stupid question, but that's definitely a helpful question because that will
No,
get you killed.
Sometimes I ask retarded questions. Just,
Yeah,
you
she
know,
does
but, you know,
all the time.
I think I'm a blonde underneath those dark roots.
Aren't you
No offense
Italian?
to the
I don't
blonde.
think they're blonde.
Yeah, I'm a dago.
She has her hair dyed red, and she took the baby into the doctor, and the doctor's like, "Oh, she's got mommy's hair." She's like, "Mine comes from a box."
Oh, your baby has red hair.
Yeah, God help us all.
She'll lose it unless she
Hey.
has freckles.
Red
too.
hair,
Nothing wrong
and
with
blue
the
eyes.
ginger.
Oh, you're a ginger, Drew. I mean, unless she has the freckles, she'll probably lose it.
No, as a matter of fact, a lot of the women in my family, my mom was telling me, started out as redheads. They all went dark.
That's what happened in my family too. They start out as red and then go dark.
Going to the dark side.
That's right. You know, us Italians, we're dark.
I was like almost white platinum blonde all the way to like dirty dishwater strawberry blonde to like brown.
Okay, ready, check. I'm sorry to hear that, Aurora. Okay, good job on the puddles, guys. Keep it up. Take the boss.
And there goes a puddle.
Wipe it up. Too many people dead.
That puddle made me go, owie.
Blitz, you gotta commit.
You were there first. Hey, you were there first, man.
You were already in it, so I started going to the one where you were at, and then you ran out. I was like, no, don't get out.
Do not run out of a puddle. If you're the first one in there and they run into that puddle and they let the other puddle go off, shame on them. But do not run out of a puddle if you're already
Make sure you call them out.
Yeah.
Especially if it's Moon.
When we did this in 25 man, I know it made it a lot easier because we used to have 2 people assigned to a quadrant where it's like if 2 spawn in the same quadrant, like for instance, if the healer in my quadrant
Fuck,
is
hold on.
the
Don't run up here. I pulled aggro. Let me die first.
the healer would get the front and the ranged would get the back,
Yeah.
if that helps.
Last with two.
I got 32 minutes on my Jeeves.
Oh, I can drop the. Go on.
Is the heroic lockout still? Well, I'm sorry, mythic, where you have
It's
to be in the same
instance
group.
Specific.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's instance specific.
I tried it out today to get.
I tried it on the
another.
PTR. It was actually bugged on the PTR so that if you did trash without someone else in the instance and it got reset, it separated them. So you
nice.
could go back and do it again.
Yeah, I tried to get in one today, and I couldn't.
Where are you dropping your Jeeves, OG?
Right by
Oh, there
circle.
he goes. See, I told you to ask stupid questions.
It wasn't down yet. When you asked.
I'm
Yeah.
just very impatient.
I kind of got to get going, guys.
Huh? Who's that?
Saris.
Oh, actually, it's 11 o'clock. Damn.
Yeah.
No, it's not. It's 2 minutes too.
Yeah.
1 minute too.
Okay. We have to get going. We'll do one more pull on this boss, and then we'll call it there. And then we'll vote to see if people want to extend the lockout. Yeah, I wish it were only 8 p.m. You live in the nice coast. We won't miss
Kinda
one
not
melee
even there
DPS.
yet.
So. Oh, you're
Especially
gonna
not
do
that-
one more pull with us. Okay.
Well, you
Yeah,
said
we'll
you
wait
were.
for
yeah.
You were gonna
Don't
do
worry.
one.
Oh, yeah?
Can we get stats?
Everybody else can. You can.
Instead of pull, let's just make this like a firm tug, and then maybe the boss will be like more relaxed when we go in.
Wow.
Yeah.
You gonna lube up before you tug?
Oh my.
Okay, Bucky, if we get this far for the Blood Rage phase, you're going to tank him up until the Blood Rage. I will taunt him after he does the breath.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, no matter how many stacks I got, I'm gonna just pop my cooldowns and stay
I'll try
alive.
to time the taunt so that you don't have that many stacks. Don't worry about it. But you'll probably have 20-something stacks.
Oh, easy peasy. I had 30 that one pull.
Puddle Scout.
Got him.
Okay.
Whoa, 3.
Good job on Puddle Stack. Good save. I'm the boss.
Ah. Shit, I was standing in that fucking puddle too.
I was trying to move and I was at that slow.
Come on, Hearth. Let me Hearth out. Yes,
yeah,
I
right.
got it.
I've tried. Oh no way.
Oh, I'm in the veil.
You
Get
suck.
fucked. Get fucked.
It's amazing how easy all the other bosses were and how incredibly
Ooh, I
difficult this one
survived
is.
This is definitely a coordination fight, guys. We're gonna have
Yeah.
to learn to do it.
Malcroc is the hardest
Well,
early
that
boss.
explains it. I'm uncoordinated.
It's tuned for 25 people. So again, that's the number of puddles that spawn in 25 man, and we're down
Yeah.
5 people. So
Yeah, like
that's the reason it's hard.
my guild right now, they're doing an alt run, and I mean all their alts are like 580 plus, and they're on Malcroc now, and they're having trouble with it as well. And they
yeah,
had,
my friends and 1414 Road
Yeah.
is the one that told
So-
me that
yeah,
it was
that's what
tuned
my
for
guild
25
is.
man.
Yeah,
I know
So
this is probably not. It's not an ideal situation, but considering we're so melee heavy, is it better to have 2 people accidentally go and have all the melee run out and get one as well? And
No,
even
because
if we
they
have
run
2
the
in them,
risk. No, they run the risk of running into orbs, and it's better the
Quarterly
range
ready
has to
check
get on
forward.
top of it.
So this is to see how many people are against extending the lockout for next
Oh,
week.
I'm sorry, I left raid. I'm okay. I'm for extending it.
Okay.
how
I just
How-
hit no because I could hit no.
So ready for extension?
Yeah.
about skip this boss, do it on regular, and then go back to
Can't.
rush?
We
The
can't do
lockout's
that.
separate. You
It's
have
all
to actually do it
it's all
straight.
linear.
Oh, son of a bitch.
No more changing anymore. No more faking out.
Doesn't
What the
matter
hell?
because if you do, there would be no point to doing that because you can't do Garrosh without doing all of them.
No.
So we voting it.
so does everybody have to do every one to get to Garrosh?
Yeah.
Nope.
So we're gonna be doing Garrosh and Heroic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the
Oh,
last
God.
hard fight.
Oh god, we're talking about weeks of wiping again.
No, we have a month to get them
Yeah.
down.
Yeah.
Can we vote it, please?
I'm sorry, I accidentally left the raid,
Vote.
but my vote
I
is
did
yes.
vote.
All right. Here's my only problem: is
Okay,
I
I
don't
never
have
got the vote, but I don't care.
I don't have Shaw.
Oh, did you leave the party, Drew?
Nope.
Huh.
Yeah, but you could get a pug, Sam, for. Oh,
Then
no,
I
you
can't. Then I can't.
Yeah, you can't do the lockout.
What?
Say,
He doesn't have heroic shot because he left last night.
Yeah, remember
Yeah,
my
but
computer
that's-
caught fire.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
he
it's
doesn't
still
need
using.
to have.
It's still using. Yeah, the raid leader's lockout. So
Yeah.
that doesn't matter, I
It's
guess.
just the lockout has to have all of them down. But I mean, it doesn't even, it's irrelevant because in Mythic you have to kill them all anyway, so it's the same.
But
Drew.
if-
I'm for it.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, we'll extend it.
Good
The
idea.
only reason I was going to plan to is because the fights aren't that
Thank
difficult that we need the gear. So we're just going to extend the lockout.
Sounds good.
I think we should just
Yeah, it does.
extend it for
I
like
mean-
Monday.
Does that mean everyone has to extend it, or just?
No, the raid leader extends it. It becomes
Okay.
everyone's lockout.
Okay, cool.
Okay, good job. Otherwise, that fight's kind of going to be a bitch because we don't have a lot of ranged. Hopefully, everything's okay with Fallen. I'll see you guys, if not tomorrow, then next weekend.
Thanks, Cal.
So I'm not
What's
gonna have
on
a problem
tomorrow?
with not
Is
doing
there
Shaw.